Good morning students, welcome back to our computer class. So students, in our today's class, I'll be explaining it to you another topic that is from chapter number 5, working on a table. The topic is insert row and column. Alright, so children, in our last class, I have taught you how to make a table in MS Word. And there, 3 methods are there to create a table. And that 3 methods, I have explained it to you, I have shown you how to create, how to make. And some of you have done, you have tried it also, and it's very good, right children? I hope my rest of the members also you have cleared how to create a table, how to make a table, how to draw, right? Now, another topic, that is insert row and column. That means how you are going to insert row and column to an existing table. Here also 3 methods are there. First method is this one. See here what is given. Press tab from the bottom right cell in the table. In a table, each particular box we call it what? Cell. Okay, I have drawn this table. This is what? These are rows. This is rows, and these are what, children? How many columns are there? 3 columns. Alright. Press tab. Method 1 to insert row and column. Press tab from the bottom right cell. Bottom right cell is this one. In the table. This adds a new row and move the insertion point and line to the first cell in the new row. So what is the first method? What you have to do? Press tab in where? Bottom right cell in the table. Bottom right cell in the table. When you press tab here, this add a new row and move the insertion point to the first cell in the new row. First cell in the new row. Alright, here it will come. First cell in the new row. That means once you click here, one row will appear. And that insertion point will come here. So this is the first method of insert row. How to insert row. Alright children. Now the second method. 3 methods are there. This is the first method. I hope it is clear what to do. Now second method I am going to explain it to you. Right. Children, the second method. How to insert row and column. As method 1 I have explained to you. Now the method 2 and method 3. So what is method 2? Step 1. What you have to do to insert row? Click anywhere inside a row. Inside a row you click anywhere that is above or below. Above or below. Click anywhere where you want to insert the new row. So what you have to do, click anywhere inside a row that is above or below. Alright, where you want to insert the new row. That is step number 1. Okay, this way also you can insert row, new row. Step 2, in the layout tab. Which tab? Layout tab. Where you will be getting layout tab? You will be getting menu bar, layout tab. Okay, menu bar, layout tab. You will get there. Click insert above or insert below based on your requirement. How many rows you want, how many columns you want, according to your requirement you have to click on layout tab, insert above or insert below in the rows and the column groups. If you want rows, you have to click in the layout tab by click insert above or insert below. If you want column, same, where you have to click in the layout tab or menu bar. Got it? So these are the method 2. Now method 3. Another method for inserting row and column. Right click anywhere inside the appropriate row or column. Right click. In the table. Once you draw table, you right click there anywhere inside the appropriate row or column and choose insert. Select the appropriate insert command depending on whether you want to insert rows or column. So what you have to do here, right click anywhere inside the appropriate rows or column in the table. Alright, right click anywhere and choose insert. Select the appropriate insert command. You select it. How much you want, it's depending on whether you want to insert row or column. So this is method number 3. So there are the 3 methods to insert row and column. I have explained it to you all the 3 methods. If questions come, write one method how to insert row and column in an existing table. So you can write out of this tree any one method you can write. Right? Three methods are there, three different methods are there for inserting row and column in an existing table. I hope it is clear. Right? So these are the methods. Now another topic which I am going to explain you is that how to delete a table or its contents. Right? How to delete a table or its contents. That things I am going to teach you now. The steps. Okay children, the steps I am going to teach you now how to delete a table or its contents. Because how to delete a table or its contents. Content means children, the writing part, the written part in your table or whatever you have written on a table. Right, that content means how you are going to delete. So these are the steps. Step 4 is the 4 steps are there to delete a table or its contents. Right, so what is step number 1? Click on and select the table. Whatever table you have drawn, first you have to click, then you have to select this whole table. Right. Step 2. Go to the layout tab. Where you will be getting layout tab? Menu bar. In the table tools option, go to the layout tab in the table tools option in the menu bar. As already I have told you where you will be getting layout tab in the menu bar. Okay. Step number 3. Click on the drop down option under the delete option. Drop down option will be like this. Drop down option. Okay, click on it. You can see here drop down option from where? Drop down option under the delete option. You have to click on this one. Right? Step 4. Click the delete table option. When you click on drop down option under the delete option, after that you have to click delete table option. Once you click delete table option, the entire table, that means the whole table along with its contents will be deleted. Right? Suppose you have created one table and its content. Right? There you have written content also. Now that table you don't want. You want to delete it. So how you are going to delete? These are the steps. Step number 1, click on and select the table. This is the table. Suppose click on it and select it. Step 2, go to the layout tab. Where you will be getting layout tab? In the menu bar. Alright. Step number 3. After that, click on the drop down option under the delete option. You will be getting this to that symbol. There you have to click. Right? Step 4. Click the delete table option. Once you click the delete table option, the entire table along with contents get deleted. Deleted means erase. Right? So these are the steps. If questions come like this, how to delete a table or its contents, you have to write it down those 4 steps. So these are the steps. You try children, create one, draw one table, create one table, write the contents. After that you try to delete it. Follow the steps and delete it. Right? So I hope it is clear, you have understood. The next topic is, the last topic is display or hide grid lines. How to display or hide the grid lines. That things I am going to explain it to you now. Right? So let's start that one. How to display or hide grid lines. So now the next topic is the display or hide grid lines. How to hide the grid lines. Grid lines, the dotted lines. How to hide the grid lines. Okay, display or hide. Display or hide the grid lines from the table. So 3 steps are there how to hide the grid lines. So see here, step number 1. Click on the design tab. Where you will be getting children design tab? As I have already told you, layout tab, design tab you will be getting in menu bar. Right. So click on the design tab in the menu bar. Okay. Step 2. To hide grid lines, click on the drop down option. Drop down option, as I have already told you, it will be displayed like this. Drop down option. Right. Drop down option under the borders option. First you have to click on design tab in the menu bar. From there you have to click drop down option under the which option? Border option. Right. The drop down menu appears. Once you click in drop down option, one menu will be appear there. One menu will appear there. Correct. From there, step 3. From that menu, you have to choose no border. You have to click what? Choose no border to hide the grid lines. to hide the grid lines, and the grid lines will disappear. Grid lines will what? Disappear. So these are the 3 steps to hide, display or hide the grid lines. Right? So step number 1 is what? Click on the design tab from which bar? In the menu bar. From there, step 2, click on the drop down option. I've shown you the drop down option. Under from where? Border option. You'll be getting that drop down option from border option. The drop down menu appears. Once you click the drop down option, one menu will appear. Drop down menu. From there, choose no border. That means you don't want border. Right? To hide the grid lines, and the grid lines will disappear. So this is how you have to how to hide the grid lines. So children, as we have completed, the topic is that the small topic editing a table. You write it how we can edit by erasing the part which we don't want. Right? So in the last class I taught you how to make a table by using 3 methods. And in today's class, from the beginning, we have learned how to insert row or columns to an existing table. And existing means the table which we have made earlier. How, if you want, suppose you are doing something, right? But you want one more column or one more row. How you are going to add? Suppose this is a table. This is a table, but this table you have written, contains all you have written. Now you want one more table to add a new content. One more row, right? One more row or column. Get to enter the content. So how you are going to insert that row or column, that I have explained it to you. 3 methods are there. One by one method I have explained. How to add a new row or a new column to an existing table. Then we have learned how to delete the table and its content. Right? And the last part we have learned how to display or hide grid lines. Yeah? So we have completed our chapter. So children, today your task is go through the things which I have discussed in our today's class. Kindly go through the chapter. Right? Then I'll be giving you the actual question answers. You kindly, all of you, note it down in your computer copy. Right? In your computer copy, you note it down. That actual question answers. Clear, children? So till here your PT1 T1 topic from chapter number 1 to chapter number 5. Right? So these are these 5 chapters are your portion for T1 examination. Right? So go through the chapter first, then whatever question answers and fill in the blanks I will be giving you, you all note it down in your computer copy. Clear, children? Thank you.